Hello, good morning, good afternoon, it's in between. It's Maria, your favorite registered dietitian from the Recovery Center of Hamilton County in my kitchen. So we are going to get started. We're going to make the little mini pizzas for Labor Day weekend, and you can make them if you'd like. And say hi to me if you're here. I see David. So I think, hi, good day. And I see Jenny. Hello to you. I haven't seen you in a while. And let me click that off. Hi, Linda. Hi, Ryan. Good to see ya. This isn't going to be a real hard recipe, or two recipes actually. Linda and I put our heads together, and so I appreciate that, Linda. Some of the ingredients overlap. I posted them, so hi guys. And so it's going to be easy on your grocery list if you want to make both things, or at least fantasize about it when you're able to make it, or eat it, whichever. But it is a nice sort of refreshing thing to have, or it could be a snack, it could be part of a meal. If you're doing something for the holiday, you know, Ryan or David with your neighbors, or Linda, and then Jenny, it's always something you could pass on to one of the cooks, perhaps. One of the aides maybe can tell the cooks, or anybody else who's watching later on, after the program's been set up. So anyhow, we're going to go through it. It's sort of a Mediterranean Greek type thing, which is always going to be healthy, and I'll try to go through it with you on substitutions for those who may want something other than what I'm presenting, okay? So I put some of the things up already, just to give you a little hint on ingredients, and surely you don't have to go with the brand name, so you can go with a different brand name, okay? So we'll go over that. But I decided I'm going to get started on the little mini pizzas, because that way they'll be in the oven while we're putting together the pasta, okay? So that's how I'm sort of timing it. So let me see if we can get where you can see what I'm doing. That's always the challenge. I think I might need to lower this a little. Hopefully the sun's not going to blind you. Okay, so I think we got it there where you can see. So if not, let me know and I'll try to pay attention. So actually, these are the little whole wheat, or they're actually non-whole grain little pita. You can get them bigger, or you can get them the small ones. I decided to go with the small since I'm single. And if I have a friend over, which I think I will on the weekend, then I'll be making more of them. So this is nice because there's actually 12 in this pack. I'm used to only having, thanks Linda, so you can see, good, okay, hey Nancy, aka Mom. So these are really nice because there's 12. I'm used to getting only 2 to 4 in a pack, especially if they're the bigger ones. There's only like 2. So I really love the thought that, you know, you can get 12, and you can always freeze them if you'd like. I'd put them in a better container than this to keep them from getting frostburn. But anyhow, the one thing I forgot, because I don't usually use it, but you surely can, is to buy, they have little jars of pizza sauce, so you don't have to buy a real big one, or you could use your spaghetti sauce, whichever. And they do have the Heart Smart type, so if you want to have it lower in sugar and lower in salt, you can get the Heart Smart, Ragu, Prego, whatever you like. Kroger's has a small jar. And why is my phone ringing? I'll just make sure it's not the center or something. I'll be right back. No, it's just a marketing call, so we'll ignore that. But anyhow, this is what I'm going to use. Now, if you have a trouble with whole grain, you can surely use bread and toast it perhaps so it doesn't get soggy, and then still put it in the oven so you can melt your cheese and everything. I would recommend probably, instead of the whole grain, I would go with potato bread if you're gluten-free. I would go with maybe some rice cakes. That might be an idea. You can go with, aside from gluten-free though, if you don't want the wheat, I would go with maybe a sourdough bread, a thicker piece, because that's really good and healthy. healthy as the whole grain, but it wouldn't have the grains in it. So you pick your choice on that, okay? But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and just sort of cut up the basil. I have extra, but I'm going to probably use it on the weekend. So we'll just sort of do this. We don't want to bruise it too much. And some for the pasta. I can always get more if I need it. And some for the little pizzas. But what I decided to do is I had some salsa on hand. So I was going to put some salsa because I usually just use cheese. I'm not big on always having the pizza sauce, but you can use some tomato paste or low sodium tomato sauce if you'd like. Or in this case, I just happen to have the chunky paste. Okay, so that's how that goes. And I'll just sort of put that to the side for a minute. And then I did get the low moisture part skim mozzarella. So that way we're going to save on the fat. Okay. It's definitely, it still has saturated fat, but it doesn't have trans fat, and it's fairly low in cholesterol, and it's definitely lower in fat being part skim than the regular cheese, okay? And then I got the homegrown tomatoes right off the vine, so those obviously are going to smell and taste much, much better, and they're really not that expensive. So I'm just going to, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do slices, because when I have pizzas, I just think, and I would have done it differently if I was thinking about it, but I think I'm going to do that because I just think on pizza slices, for me personally, and this was sort of backwards because I wasn't thinking about it, a lot of people like diced, but I sort of like sliced on my pizza. Some restaurants will do that for you. So I'm going to do this tomato different. I'll do it like a normal slice. Just because I think it's so much heartier and tastes better. So I might end up using some of this and dice it for the pasta. Okay? So it's pretty simple. I have my oven, my mini oven preheated. Let's see. Okay. So I might go ahead and spray this just to make sure it doesn't stick. And remember, we always keep the can away from the heat source, and we don't spray it on a hot surface just to prevent any problems. So we'll just, I think I'll make 4. I don't think I'll eat 4, but I'm going to make 4. I'll probably eat 2. And I might put the sauce on 2 of them and leave 2 without it. Sauce is really nice because it's there's really no fat in it. There's a little bit of sodium in it, but it's pretty much all veggie, so it's nice like that, instead of little onions and peppers and stuff like that. So let's see, what should we do next? I think tomatoes, and they're really healthy for you. They have vitamin C and fiber, help men with prostate cancer for the lycopenes. So to prevent it from coming back, perhaps. Okay, so let's see, what are we doing next? We're going to do the mozzarella. So this is just really easy. I'll just put a little bit on top. We used to make these, as you know, Linda and Nancy, on Little Ritz crackers. Let's see if anybody's drizzling with olive oil instead of sauce. Of course, yes. Thank you, Linda. And, you know, that's what I'll probably do with the other 2. So thanks for saying that, because I do have my olive oil handy for that reason, as an alternative. So we won't use all of that, actually. But thanks for that idea, because I drizzle a lot of things with olive oil just to make sure if I don't eat my avocados, which I do have a half avocado in there, then bring it on camera. Can you not see it? Right there? Okay. Then, I try to get a healthy fat in somehow. So we're not going to do a lot, just a little drizzle. Yeah. And then we'll do a little fresh ground pepper. We got plenty of sodium from the pita or the naan bread. You could use pita bread too. There's a lot of options, but we don't the cheese, the salsa, and the naan bread has sodium. So really, there's plenty of sodium. We don't really need that. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and then we're going to work on the pasta, okay? So I'll just put that back up, and so you see that, and that's going to go in the oven, and then I will, I put it on pizza, but these are little, like pita, naan bread, little pizzas, so with the basil, fresh basil, okay? It has 9 minutes on it, so I'll just sort of take a peek at it, probably, let's say, 6 minutes, okay, just in case, because they're smaller than like a frozen pizza or whatever. It had already been going for a while, okay? So, I did cook the penne pasta already. I boiled the water. I don't put salt in the water. I don't know. A lot of people do. They say it gives it more flavor. It makes the water cook faster. I just never do. It never posed a problem for me. So, anyway, and I know, Nancy, aka Mom, you want one of these, so when I find one, I'll get it for you. It's so nice because if it's boiling, even if I put a timer on it, it doesn't boil over. It just works out great. So I already strained it, and I, rinsed it with cold water and all of that. So I am going to bring in the lovely bowl that I got from the gift exchange and I think Linda got that years ago. And we'll go ahead and dump the penne pasta. This is the whole wheat, 100%. Okay. Now, you can always get alternative grains if you can't tolerate gluten, like the lentil that I've used in the past. That would be a perfect one. And it is all lentil, and it tastes completely normal. It tastes like white pasta. So, do whatever you choose. Actually, it's on sale. The whole grain is on sale, $1 a box. So I got like whole wheat spaghetti. I bought like the spiral. I got the penne. So I bought several boxes. Okay, and also download your coupon for Cheerios. I did not buy it. I know, Linda, you probably downloaded it. If you do, you can get it like $4 off. And I was like, I cannot buy those Cheerios because I didn't download the coupon. So just a little tip. Let's see. A wooden spoon placed over the pot. Oh, okay. Also avoids the boilovers. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so that's a good tip if you don't have the little gadget I have. So anyway, I'll just put this back down again because I'm going to cut some more tomatoes into more diced, and the rest of the basil a little more. And as you can see, I have feta cheese. Now this is just regular crumbled traditional feta cheese. It's a private selection, okay? Now I know when I worked with cardiac patients, we had President's fat-free feta, and it tasted perfect. So you can always look for a lower fat or a fat-free version. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to pour it in. It's a lot of pasta, okay? So I'm going to see if anybody's asking me a question. Excuse me one moment. No. Marketing calls galore. Okay, so we will, I'm going to take the phone out of here. I'm sorry about that. I should know. I'm going to be calling Spectrum and see how I can block these marketing calls because it's really been crazy lately. So we'll just sort of put the basil in there. Whoopsie daisy. And then tomatoes. And then I do like Kalamata olives, so I slice those already. So I'm going to put those in there. You can use green olives. You can use black olives. Any of those are going to be a healthy monounsaturated fat. Okay? So that's not an issue at all. And this smells so good already. I'm going to look over here. Okay, it's starting to melt. Our pizzas are melting. So that's good. Now I'm going to cut the tomatoes. I may end up cutting another one. You can use olive oil and you can use vinegar, wine vinegar, regular vinegar, balsamic vinegar. I just went ahead and got the roasted red pepper just for something fun. It doesn't have the corn syrup, artificial flavors, or colors. And it's just to add a little zip to it. I do have some peppers on hand. This recipe doesn't call for that, but if I choose to add it, you know, because I'm getting sort of tired of this pasta, I may add the red or yellow peppers, okay? So that's what I'm going to end up adding. Oh, and when it comes to the pizza, I'm cross-tracking here. You can make a little barbecue pizza and put a little chicken on it too. So that's just an alternative, okay? Just sort of backtrack a minute. So let me just cut some tomatoes. And you can see it's just really easy. And both recipes sort of cross over a little bit. So you really don't have to buy a ton of ingredients. Okay. So once again, tomatoes, fiber, vitamin C. Tomatoes a fruit, even though it has the calories of a vegetable, which is very low calorie. Okay. Olives, mono fat. Cheese, protein. Basil, just a nice healthy herb. If you prefer to make it more Hispanic, you could use cilantro. A lot of people don't like cilantro, which is a type of parsley. Mexican parsley. You could always just use a flat Italian parsley, you know, or, you know, just curly parsley. So it's up to you. Those have vitamin C and help you with your breath. So, you know, they're all good. Whatever you prefer. I am going to get this mixed up in a minute. Now, you could always just mix up what you're going to use with the, in a separate bowl if you're wanting just to test it out. And then, timer. And then, if you're making it a day in advance also, you could even add the mayonnaise, or not the mayonnaise, the vinaigrette, and it'll actually absorb the flavors and possibly be even better the next day for your company, okay, if that's what you're doing. And plus, this doesn't have egg in it or anything, and you know, so it's something that can sit out for a couple hours at a picnic. You don't have to worry too much about it, or any protein. Coming back. Okay. The other two, I'm going to show you these because the other two need a little more browning, but anyhow, hi Emily, oh my gosh, and Michelle, I haven't seen you forever. So anyhow, here's the little mini pizzas. There's two more I put right back in there because these were starting to get a little brown and bubbly. Okay, these are the ones, let's see, there's one with the olive oil drizzled, there's one with the little salsa underneath, and it has the tomatoes and the light mozzarella cheese and the basil, okay? So I'm really looking forward to eating these, but I'm going to finish the pasta salad, okay? And then, let's see, we'll just go ahead and I may end up adding a little more basil or tomato, but just for purpose of the, whoops, I thought I dropped it. Hi, you guys. We'll go ahead and just, I'm not going to add a ton, but just see what we need just to cover it, coat it, and let's see, so you guys can see. So we got whole wheat penne pasta, we've got feta cheese, basil, Kalamata olives. It really smells good, you guys. I wish you had smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision. And the tomatoes, basil, and the roasted red pepper vinaigrette, which you can just use an Italian dressing as well, or a light Italian, if you choose, okay? So I probably should have saved a little bit of cheese to put on top. That was my error. That's what I would probably do if I were you, just so that way when you serve it to your company, especially if you marinate it overnight, you could, you know, just put a little cheese on top. But I would probably serve it with just, you know, like a little extra tomato on it or something like that. But anyway, so there you go with the pasta, okay? Let me get the other two little pita breads out, or naan bread. Tell you, I would definitely get a toaster oven with convection if you don't have one, okay? So once again, we've got the salsa or pizza sauce with the fresh homegrown tomatoes and the basil and the mozzarella cheese on the naan bread, which is the whole wheat, okay? And I took pictures of all of that. And then we have the penne pasta. So what do you think? Do you want to come over? So hopefully we got some ideas here for the Labor Day weekend. What I would do is either have a grill pan or grill out and make some fresh salmon, or have some shrimp cocktail with some cocktail sauce, and then grill out some maybe chicken, or if you don't have the fish. Oh, thanks, Linda, and thanks, David. So that way with the pasta salad, and you have your little mini pizzas for appetizers, and you have, this is a 12-pack, so you can get 1 or 2 12-packs and make those for little appetizers. Have your pasta salad, grill out, some turkey burgers or real Laura Lean hamburgers, that type of thing. Hi, Terry. What else? Maybe some crudités, some little carrot sticks, celery sticks, maybe some little radishes, and broccoli, cauliflower, and a light ranch dressing or a salsa to dip it in. And then I would probably do maybe some fruit kebabs, or if you're going to cheat a little, get some dark chocolate, graham crackers and marshmallows, and do a little campfire thing. I was thinking about doing that. I haven't done it forever, but if I'm going to cheat, I think that'll be a fun thing to do. You don't have to eat a ton of them, but if you don't have a grill, then, just do it in the microwave, and at least act like you're camping out. Okay, and I don't know. Anybody have any ideas what they're going to do? Does anybody want to share their holiday treat they're going to have? Feel free. Nobody? Okay. Well, feel free to watch the video again. But I hope you have a wonderful, safe, socially distanced holiday. Wear a mask. Take a walk your dog, walk with a friend, socially distanced. And dark chocolate strawberries, yeah, that'd be great. And that's healthy, definitely. So if you can get those, I know the blueberries were on sale. I saw that. I have a ton of them though, so I didn't buy any. They have some really nice plums and nectarines and peaches, so you can make a really nice fruit salad, okay? And you're going to your brother's, David. Good, good. So go ahead, pick up some strawberries or some fruit or something. You're welcome, Jenny. And I'll try to make an appointment to visit with you, since you said we can start doing that. And anyhow, I'll just give you a last look, so you can revisit if you didn't see the whole thing. But truly, think about making something like this, because it's all healthy, and you can add whatever you want. You can add peppers, onions, garlic, whatever you'd like. Okay. And, Michelle, yeah, no, I know. I haven't seen you forever. It would be great. I haven't seen any friends, really. I honestly, I haven't even seen family, for that matter. Just a teeny bit, my mom and sister, because, the past 5 months, just trying to be really, really careful, so nobody gets sick. So, everybody, truly, have a wonderful holiday. Have a safe holiday. Make something healthy. If you do, you're going to feel better. So, thanks for joining me. And just be safe, really. All of you, like Michelle and your son, and David and your brother, and anybody else. Ryan and Brian, and everybody that has family members. Just be safe and cook healthy, and don't burn yourself. Okay. Nice seeing y'all. Have a great day. Bye.